Kelly Ann, and welcome back to my channel. Let's do a September update. I'm trying to remember what life is. I had to have bottles back there, right? Like it's like the scenery. So yeah, I just sprayed vodka on like this half of my couch. This half, not yet. So I'm trying to see if it works. My boss read a thing that vodka is an amazing neutralizer. And after she said it, like my brain went there and I was like, I think I've heard that too. It's supposed to get the smell of cat pee like out of furniture and stuff. So here's to hoping. So anyways, I have some plans for September. I don't know why my train of thought keeps being so scatterbrained. I think it's because I was supposed to go out of town this weekend to go dove hunt with my dad, and yeah, that's not going to happen. So I'm just in Huntsville, but I was going to lose some of the time at work, so I went ahead and still took off because, I mean, lose the time or go ahead and take the time. So I went ahead and took the time. So I've been at home, and today earlier I kind of got a headache, so I've literally been zero productive other than launching my new fundraiser for Hurricane Harvey. If you haven't seen it, go watch that video. Please, please, please. And if you can spare the $30 or the $35, depending if you're international, it's going to go to a great cause. And so reach out to me. Go watch that video and then reach out to me. Oh, but I do want to address something. I addressed it in my Dyed Panda group on Facebook. Vicky asked because these are things that I did not think of to mention in my video whenever I first filmed it, so I figured I'm going to mention it here. But they're going to be a men's style t-shirt, not a ladies fit. They're going to be men's style, so like boxier, regular t-shirt. And they're going to be from the range of small all the way up to 3XL. So yeah, there's that. And then Adele asked me if they were going to have special washing instructions. And I feel like in my head, I think I said this in the video, but I'm not sure if I did or not. But I'm going to be washing and like color setting all the shirts with a wash and a salt bath, and then drying them before I send them out to you. So they should be good to go to join your regular laundry in the first time that you need to wash it. However, if you would like to not do that, you can give it one more wash whenever you receive it by itself if you would like, but it should be good to go. And it's going to be washed with the yellow Tide. I don't remember which one that one's called, but it's with Tide and it's in the yellow container. So, because that's what I have. So if you do have skin sensitivity to Tide in the yellow container, then definitely please pre-wash it whenever you get it. It will be clean and fluffy and ready, but I don't want anyone to break out because of the type of detergent that I use. So, anyways, let's move on to my September plans, because how is it already September? Like, I don't understand this, but we need to talk about it. And I'm flipping through my massive planner to kind of give you a rundown. And I had like a list of stuff that I wanted to work on, and some of it I still really do want to somehow work on this month. But some of them I'm not really feeling at the moment, so they may happen, they may not happen. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to show you the ones that I'm definitely going to be working on. So let's just get into it because it's a lot. Okay, so one thing that I'm definitely going to be working on, because I really want to finish it this month because of the 24th, and I want to get in a little hoopy hoop, and I don't know, it's either going to go to work or it's going to stay in my room, but it's going to be, I keep on calling it Good Baby, but it's called Baby Goods by Soda Stitch, and I'm stitching this little segment right here, except I'm changing the head of this guy to a cat head, so that way it's a panda and a cat, because clearly I love pandas and cats. Adele sent this to me, and thank you so much, because I'm stitching it. I'm stitching it to look at it all the time, because I love pandas and cats, and we don't need to talk about what the 24th is. So, anyways, without further ado, there's plenty of that, the talk of that in other videos. But this is where I'm at so far. I do have a little flubby flub right here that I talked about in the video where I updated you on me trying Lugana for the first friggin' time. I'm so excited. Adele sent this to me with this. And I don't know if she like meant for me to do this pattern on this piece of fabric, but that's what I did because I loved it. But this piece of fabric was the 2016 Fabric of the Month February edition. Fabrics by LJ. Opalescent Lugana. It's so pretty, like for real. So that's gonna happen. And she sent me finishing fabrics. I don't know, maybe I won't put this in a hoop. She sent me these cute little finishing fabrics for my fans. I don't know. But I honestly really love this one. So I might attempt to make a little tiny pillow, because this one looks like vintagey and stuff. I don't know. It looks like an old hanky. I think I said that whenever she sent this to me, that this looks like an old hanky, which is like right up my alley. So anyways, this is definitely going to get worked on, because my goal is, one, to finish it, because why wouldn't you? And two, my goal is to finish it before September 24th, so this is going to be something that I work on early in the month. And also, I want to practice more on the Lugana, because I really want to start the Michael Powell in October, and I'm going to start that on the fabric that Michelle sent me, and that is also not Ada, so I want to be better practiced. Okay. The next one that I really want to work on is I really want to get back to this bee sampler. I really do. Because it's just gorge. So my original goal was to finish the center one, the first part of the sampler, but I didn't. I have one more beekeeper and a giant flower, and I have to finish these bees, but then 3 more to put over here, and then finish the little borders. You know, I got stuff to do on this. But my goal would be to at least finish this one and possibly start the next one. That would be like ultimate. But I definitely want to work on the beekeepers, because I mean, come on. These colors, it's lush, right? And I'm not talking about my favorite bath bomb store. I'm not, but they're also amazing. I love Lush. Bath bombs, lotion bars, shampoo bars, jungle conditioner. Okay. I've had a headache all day. I'm really hungry. I need to eat something. And I've only had a bottle and a half of water today, and it's 7:30 in the evening. I'm like usually close to 100 ounces by now. So those of you who follow me on Instagram and saw that she only loves me for my bottles of water, here you go, Michelle. Here's proof. Now, if I move the water up to the top, then she can actually drink the water. Hey, go, Giz. Now that she knows that I have water, she will do this for the rest of the video, guys. I'm not even kidding you. I love her, but this is so annoying majority of the time. Okay. The next one that I'm definitely going to work on, and mainly because I finished the center 3 pages, and it looks so freaking bomb. Like, ugh. I was sad to put this away. I really was, but I needed to switch. Because I didn't want to get burnt out, because, you know, like, that's, like, the thing. Like, don't get burnt out. So I want to, oh. I've had my TV paused for an hour and a half so I could watch Big Brother on my laptop because of the storm, and they're still doing 24-hour coverage on the local channels. I've been having to watch Big Brother online. So that's what I was doing. I was getting caught up for tonight's episode. I'm hoping that they play tonight's episode on actual TV, but they most likely won't, which means I'll watch it tomorrow online. Anyways, you didn't need to know all that, but that's why I had to mute. She still thinks like I'm drinking water and have it like in my hand. Anyways, this video is gonna be a hot mess. I have a feeling, and I probably won't edit it. Okay. So, I finished the 3 middle pages. I'm thinking, and only because I don't want to work on this one for too many days. Okay, I take that back. I do want to work on this for that many days, but whenever you see the other ones that I want to work on, you'll understand why I'm like, I don't really want to work on it that much. So here's the difference. Full page and then the little half page for the bottom of the TARDIS. I think I'm going to start on the bottom half of the TARDIS just so that way I can see more progress. And also, the bottom 3 pages and the top 3 pages have half stitches only. And I haven't done half stitches only since I was a little kid. And I'm going to have to remember not to go back and X them. So that's a little. So anyways, I feel like I'll be able to see a fair amount of progress in the least amount of days if I work on the bottom half of this one. Because I really want to work on it. And 2, I like seeing progress. Like, I like seeing progress. Okay. The next one that I'm definitely going to be working on is going to be my Soda Stitch sewing cats. I feel like this is a Soda Stitch video, but it's not. I'm going to bring this back out because, as you know, my goal is to finish the middle shelf, and I still have some white in here to do and a little bit of outlining. I failed as a person. But also I was debating, do I go with the big shelf? Do I go with the next tiny shelf? And I think I'm going to go with the big one now. In all honesty, I think I'm going to go with the big one. The reason why I've kind of, like, I go full steam on this one. Like, I love working on this one so much. But at the same time, I want to change some of the little kitties to look like little kitties that have been in my life. And I feel like that takes planning. And I still have not been able to make a working copy of this. I just legit count 8 million times before I stitch like a big section because I don't want to mess up. But this is, just to remind you, where I am so far. And yes, I dyed this fabric. This is my like subtle, soft, tie-dyed fabric because I thought it would look oh so cute with the 8,000,000 colors in this pattern. And I think it really helps make some of it stand out. But stitching this, it looked really stupid, but once you put in the back stitch, like, you're like, oh yeah, that's fabric. So you can kind of see the off color in here from the white. So I have a little amount of white left. I get really bored stitching big chunks of white. You know, unless it's like a little kitty bum. I mean, that's adorable, which I haven't decided. But he's the only little kitty bum, and I'm really tempted to put a little dot to give him an actual butthole. or like do like an X, you know, like in Simon's Cat. Leave me a comment down below if you think I should do a little X for a little butthole on my little butt cat, because I think it would be really funny and adorable. I know Adele would be on board, but everyone else, what do you think? I don't know. I may do it. See what I think. I can always remove it, guys. It's not like it's not thread. All right. The next one is the one that I've been working on, and it's laying on top of my threads to protect them from the cats trying to eat them. But that also means that I just threw threads everywhere. The one that I've been working on is New World, and I haven't posted that video yet of my progress, but sneak a peeky. I haven't done much progress, actually. I guess I kind of did. I did a little bit more in the butterfly. I've added these little stars, and I've worked on the roof, and I finished this wall. It's just, I've been wanting to work on something to take my mind off of talking to friends and family about what's going on with the hurricane further south, and, you know, you like work on it, but then like the news comes on. Or, I mean, well, the news has been on, but like you stop watching a show and the news comes on while you're trying to figure out what you want to watch next in your DVR, and then you run out of DVR, so then you're just flipping, or anyways. Yeah, it's been too stressful. Like where you reach a level where you, like, the thing that's supposed to be de-stressing you, it's just not really working, so you're just kind of like, oh, I'll just sit here. That's where I got. That's the level that I got to. Okay, the next thing that I want to start, something. And this is really why, so I had also on my list my Ouija board and my Halloween sampler. I think I'm going to take those as my lunch break works, because I really, really want to start the Lakeside Needle Crafts Halloween Stitch Along for 2017. Like, this is like the border. It's really cute. They have it like to be stitched on like an orangey fabric. I think I'm actually going to go with that. And then otherwise, the only colors in this pattern, if I can find it, is 310, obviously, because ask Michelle, that's apparently the only color that I know how to stitch in. Lemon Chiffon by Weeks Dye Works, or DMC E980. First of all, I've never owned any of the DMC E line with like the glow-in-the-dark threads. I know of one place where I can find them, but every time I'm there, like, I've never done a project that called for them, so I've just never thought, ooh, I should have those in my collection. The other one is Weeks Dye Works Absinthe, or the equivalent DMC E990. And then DMC B5200 or DMC E940, which I'm pretty sure is the glow-in-the-dark one. I really do want the glow-in-the-dark one for the parts that are supposed to be glow-in-the-dark, so those I may just skip. But what I'm thinking about doing, because I really do want to do the glow-in-the-dark parts in the glow-in-the-dark, so I probably will order that one. But I don't really like the bright yellow and the bright green with the black. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing the border in purple. Okay, like a really bright purple, because I kind of like some of the more modern-y Halloween looks, which are, you know, like orange with purple, black, the darker teal color, and green. I really, really, really like that look. So I think I'm going to keep the bright green, although I won't have this super bright one because I don't have any of the E-line. Unless I don't know. I'm definitely going to order some of the glow-in-the-dark, but I don't know if I'm going to order the green or if I'm just going to find a green that goes with the purple, and I want to do like a bluish, instead of yellow, I want to do like a bluish teal color. So instead of the entire border and stuff being black, I'm going to do purple, and then I'll do black for like the writing maybe. And then, like the entire border is supposed to be black, and then majority of this is supposed to be like silhouetted. I'll keep all of that black and stuff like that, but I want to make the border purple, I think, and then do green and teal instead of green and yellow. And then I need the glow-in-the-dark threads. I've been wanting to that for a while. I just didn't have a reason to. And now that I have a reason to, I wish I would have bought it a long time ago. You know how that goes? Yeah. I'm pretty sure y'all do. Okay. The next one, the really big, exciting one that I haven't worked on in super forever, and I'm so excited, is, dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. This is so massive, and I still have so much left to go. I started at the same time as Davina, and I swear, I think she finished it a year ago. Maybe even longer. It didn't take her long, though. She's a really fast stitcher. I can be fast. Like, I'm not super slow. I think I'm faster than like, I think I'm about average fast, but there are some people, oh my gosh. And then I only get to stitch on the evenings and most weekends. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I want to work on this. I want to work on this for Return to Hogwarts. I want to work on this just because I just want to. Because I miss it. I really do. Okay, so that's going to get worked on. And then the last thing is also a new start. It comes out tomorrow. It is the Black Hat Society by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I have not pulled threads for this because, oh, I talked about it in my vlog. I was like, I talked about this in my last video. No, I did not. Okay, so this is the way the fabric is going to go. So like left to right, top to bottom. Okay, and yes, it's the Hogwarts crest. If you haven't watched Flossie vlog from last weekend, the hat is going to go like these. So I guess if you haven't guessed, since it's Hogwarts colors and I've told you which pattern it's for, I'm changing the pattern of Black Hat Society to be Harry Potter characters. So I'm going to pull the colors just to have like the ones that are called for. I'm going to start this. Actually, I might start this tomorrow because that's how excited I am. It's true. But I have some special ideas for this. And also, I'm pretty sure the only part of it that I can really do right now, because I need to see the whole pattern to see who I'm going to change to what and blah, 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 is the outline. So I think I might start this tomorrow, and I'm going to concentrate mostly on the outline and try and get the outline of the witch's hat finished. So, and I'm probably just going to like, I'll play around with like colors. I might do one person or something. Like I might have, I don't know. I've just got to see what, because they, you know, they've given 2 hints now. So I've got to see what all comes with part 1. There's only 2 parts to this, September 1st and September 15th. So I've got to see what all comes with the part 1 release. And I might be able to start making changes from there, but I'm just not quite sure yet. But that's what's happening with this, and I'm so excited about it. Another thing that I want to show today is I did get some Happy Mail. I got this a couple days ago, but I haven't done a video since I got it. So, as always, you get the floss card for the stitch along for the year. I have not worked on that stitch along since the 3rd month. So, no, 4th month, since April. Gosh dang. And then you get the cupcake because it's not a Halloween, I didn't buy a Halloween kit. You only get the not cupcake with Halloween kit, so cupcake. All right. So also in here is my recipient. Thank you, Kelly. So exciting. And then we have some really exciting stuff. Oh, I see what she meant about size. So Danielle was talking about the size of the enamel pin. I thought it was going to be bigger too. I thought that it was going to be more the size of one of their needle minders. This is tiny. This is tiny. I mean, like, if you do this, it looks massive. Let's give it a reference. What would be a reference? Oh. Gizmo? She's just staring at my water bottle. Let's give it a reference. Here's a real bobbin. I'm just working on ignoring her. That's a size reference. I'm sorry that my nails have blue dye on them. I dyed the shirt that the t-shirt artist he overlaid the design on a shirt that I dyed as an example. And I don't use gloves whenever I dye, so people just know whenever I've been doing fabric. Anyways, whatever, I digress. But yeah, so size reference, but it's a cute little enamel pin. But it is pretty tiny. But I'm going to put it, I don't know what I'm going to put it on yet, but I'm going to put it somewhere. Because it is really super cute. Maybe I'll put it on the bag. Maybe I'll put it on my cat bag that I always take with me to embroidery bee with my cross stitch in it. There's an idea. So as y'all know, I collect the frosted pumpkin needle minders, and I've never missed one of them, and I have all of them. So I had to get the one for the national parks, also mostly because it has a dang cactus on it, and I love little cacties. They're so cute. So cute. I really like it. And then, do not hop on that table. Giz! Stop. So then the other one, stop. So then this is the other one for the Black Cat Society. It's so cute. Look at the tiny little frog witch. Oh my gosh. So adorable. So cute. So that is my Happy Mail that I have from the Frosted Pea. I'm so behind on telling y'all what books I finished and what books I haven't. I need to figure out which ones I have and haven't told you about, but I have read some duds and some studs. And I'm still working on some that are literally just friggin' massive. So, that is all that I have for y'all. That, like it's not a ton of stuff. So, that's all that I have for y'all. I just want to say thank y'all so much, those of you who have reached out and made sure that I was okay during the storm and asked me about my family and stuff. I don't want to go into all the details about the storm, where it hit, where it didn't, all that kind of a stuff, because I mean there's plenty of that on the news. But as far as I'm concerned, I am fine. I am safe. My town did experience a little bit of flooding, and we were mostly worried about downed trees, because I'm kind of at the start of northeast, like the north part of East Texas. I guess really the south part if you're starting it, but anyways, we have a ton of pine trees. We're basically in pine tree country. Pine trees and oak trees are everywhere, and they like go across our streets, and that actually has been kind of like scary, because whenever we have that much rain, some of the trees that we have up here, being in the piney woods, have single tap roots. And whenever the ground becomes too saturated, the tree becomes obviously top heavy. So they just fall right over. We did have some flooded areas, and we also had out in, not in town, but kind of like not too far into the country, but like probably 10 minutes from my house. Some of the FM roads, parts of them washed away, and had like little mini rivers that where some of the creeks and stuff were. Anyways, the Trinity River got incredibly, I believe the Trinity River got out of its banks in some spots, which isn't too far from me either. Part of it runs through my town. And we had one of the biggest tree disasters that we had here was a massive oak tree uprooted and fell on top of the Girl Scout house here in town. And luckily, no one was in it. In the back of my neighborhood, we had a couple of downed trees. One of them caught fire because it fell on a power line, and it sparked and caught fire. But that quickly got put out and did not catch to any houses or anything like that. So I've been fine. My family, my dad's house did not flood. His mother's did, my Nana. He was able to go and get her early Sunday morning, and she's been with him through the entire storm. They went back yesterday, which was Wednesday, and there was still water in the house, but they could tell that there was 16 to 17 inches that had been in the house, and there was still about 4 to 5. They were going to go back today, which is Thursday, and the water should have receded enough for them to be able to start deciding what needs to go, and pulling out the carpet and start taking out like the baseboards and stuff like that. Luckily, majority of my Nana's house is poured terrazzo from my great-grandfather, and that should weather this. So flooring wise, she should be pretty good. Only 1 or 2 floors, I believe, are going to be like on concrete, which is nice. But you know, sheetrock has to be pulled out of, you know, half the walls. You know, you do it from like mid of the wall down, so that way you don't replace the entire wall. So that's happening today. I haven't heard from my dad yet, so I don't have all the details on that from today. My aunt's house is currently still flooded, and I believe the water may still be going up as the bayous are redirecting and flowing water. So she's not exactly sure when she can go back home. So we're keeping an eye on that. My uncle's house in Galveston should be fine from what he's heard, but he hasn't been able to get back down there quite yet because there are parts past my hometown, between my hometown and Galveston, that I believe are still underwater on 45. So I don't know if he's been able to get down as of today or not. And then all of my other relatives, they were all fine, and they've actually been out in the areas that they can get to, helping, volunteering at like George R. Brown and stuff like that. So that's amazing and just incredible. And all of my friends are safe, but not all of my friends were lucky with like possessions or like their homes and things like that. But they are all safe, and that's what's important. So, I cannot stress enough how much me doing these shirts means to me, to be able to give back to everyone in my community and everyone affected by Hurricane Harvey in general. So please don't forget, it is for a good cause. It's going to the youcaring.com/JJWatt. Every single dime of that money is going straight back to Hurricane Harvey victims, and not just in the Houston area, all up and down the coast. So again, if you would please watch that video that I posted about the dyed panda for Harvey, I would greatly appreciate it. And please consider buying a shirt and donating to Texans. Thank you so much, and I will see y'all in the next update video. Bye, guys.